Welcome back. How we doing? Welcome back to the USSR simulator. Hope you had a nice break. If you just joined, welcome. We are continuing a game that I've never played before today, so we're still learning. Very steep learning curve. Trying to figure it out. But we have built this so far. We've built this kind of thing with a bus stop in the middle and a load of resident blocks and a shop, a football field, a cinema, and then a lot of pump jacks. Chucking all into here and then chucking it into the refinery, and then we are selling the stuff across the border and making some income, but nowhere near enough. Pause it. So yeah, we're doing okay. Learned a lot. Mr. Lupo, thank you for almost 2 years. Rocky, thanks for 10 months. Caliloth, thank you for 54. Nice round number. Red Devil, thank you for 52. So, I have a question for you guys that have played this before. I was looking to put some more pump jacks down, and I saw that, if I can remember where we get the pump jack from, fossil fuels, there it is. I noticed that there's a really nice fossil fuel point here in the water. Is it possible to get that if I raise the terrain up, or will that just cost a stupid amount of money? Or is there something else I can build? Because look how green it is. And it's not the only one. Because if you look at the map, there's a few of them around here in the water. So can I just terraform that up? Or will that cost crazy rubles? I wonder. I'll just do, maybe do that. No. Raise it up like that. Maybe. Never tried this before. 73%. There you go. Look at that. 75. 75% right there. Cost a lot to terraform. I'm not sure how much it costs. It's probably worth it. We've got 76% out of it. I doubt we'll connect the road. Because it's not the only one. So I built another pump jack over here. Right, because there was a good one there. And then I spotted another one. What was it now? Here. So there's another really nice... There's like a huge pocket of oil right here. Maybe go for that or something. Yeah, it's not too expensive. Cannot build on the water, so that's not wide enough. From centre. Oh, wrong one. Cannot build this building on water. So it considers that to be on water, so it's not quite connected to the land, it seems. Maybe if I do that, it'll be fine with it. Interesting. Indeed, Uek, indeed. $81, $82, $83, 84%. There we go. Cool. Right, so we just got to pump that oil into that one somehow. Or at least join it into the pump. Is that a one in? How can you tell where the arrows are? Do you have to put the pipe down first? Oh, it's an in. Right, okay. So if we can pump into that one, it will carry on pumping out that way. So I think the thing to do is pump that one over to here, then pump this one along into that one. And that should do it. So we'll build a pipe pumping station, 3 in, 1 out, like that. Genius. We'll elevate it just in case. Oh, that's the problem when you... I don't know when I need it. The problem is if you build piping and you don't build it in one piece, you don't know when you need a pump. It only tells you for one section. So I know that that is the maximum length. So we'll go to like here. Marky Mark, thank you for 91 months. Let's unpause it. We'll have another cheeky pump like that. That should, hopefully, start exporting 5.46 tons, 5.9 tons. Another 0.2 a second, which should improve that. 0.3, 0.4, nearly 0.5 now. Now, my next question is, does anybody know this? Can you build a pipe across water? Is it possible? You cannot use pipe pumping station if you need longer pipe. Cannot end above water. Okay. Can you go underwater? Yes, it seems you can have an underwater pipe. Okay. We're learning. So we've got that one here. Is there another one around here? Because that'd be super handy. I reckon we can get another one here, you know. I think we can get another one here. The issue is just the pumping distance, right? There's another well worth tapping into here, I think. Oh, well, that's getting deeper and more expensive. Ooh, that's pricey. %66%. I probably wouldn't do this on hard mode. Here you go, 70. Should get us even more oil. Almost 5 tons a day. That's not too bad.
Celebratory bunting.
0.57.
Finally let back into my apartment after the fire upstairs of my next door neighbor. Missed most of your first session and the race as well. Second fire in that apartment this week. Us and investigators are here looking at things. Busy week so far.
That sounds a bit dodgy, Onamichi. I'm glad you're okay. That's the main thing. Whoa. We have a lot of bitumen and fuel here. I think we need more trucks. We're certainly not getting rid of this. RMD.
Celebratory bunting.
Thank you all.
That was one of these, wasn't it? Okay, we'll grab those. I need to get wherever they are. There they are. I need that one, which is carrying bitumen. It even models how long it takes to unload fuel. It's bonkers. Right, I want to pause that. I don't want to get this wrong, so I'm going to click on that, copy the schedule of that one, put it on left 2. And then copy that one and put it on the right 2. Did I watch the race? I've seen the race, yeah. It's not a particularly exciting one. That should hopefully bring us a little bit more income. Right, so what else can we do now to make money? We're making money out of oil. I know there's a lot of coal around here. Up in these hills. Do we, like, start generating... Oh, well, I've not got power turned on, so we don't need to generate our own power. Oh, God. What a surprise. Build farms that you don't have to import food. Okay. That seems like a fair thing to do. What can we tell what we're importing and exporting? Let's start with that. Import of resources, Soviet bloc. Vehicles imported, okay. Foreign manpower. Wait, foreign manpower? That's a one-off cost, presumably. Immigrant invitations. That seems to be costing a lot of money. Farmers sound good until you realise there's tons of work needed. Well, that's why I'm trying to work out where most of our expenses are, and then we reduce that. But I don't really know. Here we go. What's this? Consumption of resources, industry. Consumption of manpower. Instant building costs a lot of money. Cool Hoven, thank you for 90 months. Mr. Kayla, thank you for 11. Distance from the border has a role if you pay for transportation of the goods. Crops are rather cheap. It's industry goods that cost a lot. Yeah, I don't want to just like randomly start building fields. I want to know where to focus our efforts. We need to be like making decisions based on numbers. Every time you build an apartment block, you buy in workers. Right, but we can build them empty, can't we? What happens then? What happens if you build an apartment block, but you leave it empty? Yeah? So I don't know, you build one of these large prefabs, but over here you tick the box to say, what was it? Auto invite immigrants using rubles. Auto build using rubles. So if you build them empty, if you turn that off, get citizens and build them empty, what happens? It gets filled up slowly by the local population. Okay. So I might just do that. And see what happens as a learning thing. Build using infrastructure. Can't line it up due to infrastructure, apparently. Maybe we stagger them. You're paying more for beer than you're selling it for, right? Okay. Right, so that's got nobody in it. So how do we know that we're buying beer in for more money than we're selling it for? 'Cause that seems like a wholly stupid thing to do. Rest of the buildings are full and you have people at 21 plus that will move in. Right, okay. Alright, well, I mean, that's going to happen at some point. Yeah? They're going to move out into the empty ones, so that they'll fill up. We're spending a lot on foreign manpower, or is that just when we buy buildings and put people in? People in this game don't pay for anything. Right, help me out, guys. Where do I look to see what my biggest cost is that I can reduce? Yeah, I want to find out what it is I can basically become independent from to save a lot of money. How do we work it out? You can click on the Soviet block line and see all the imports. This one. Export of resources. Import Soviet block. Ah, here we go. Thank you. So asphalt and gravel and concrete. So every time we manufacture things, we're importing concrete, panels, asphalt and gravel. You want to make money by exporting goods, which we're doing. Building a construction industry is a common way to start becoming independent. Okay, so in that case, we need to find where to put gravel. And coal. Uranium and bauxite. It doesn't really tell you where the gravel things are. Gravel quarry. So how do you know where to build a gravel quarry? You see directly it's a rocky looking texture. Like that. So all of them are a long way away. So that's a good one right there. Right up in the hills. Well, that one. Bit average. I can't build it because the terrain's not flat. How do I build a gravel quarry there? You build it on the side of a mountain, you have a real hard time getting a road to it. Well, yeah, but that's where they seem to be. I can't see any around here. Is that one? Add a construction office and fill it with bulldozers. This way terraforming will be free. Really? Prefab panels. We seem to be spending a lot of money on those. How do you make prefab panels? You need cement and gravel. A brick factory needs coal. Wait, did we spend money bringing... How come we don't import bricks? Most buildings are made from concrete. And a concrete plant needs gravel and cement. How do you make cement in this game? Cement plant needs coal and gravel. So everything needs gravel, basically. Looks to me like gravel's a key thing. But it's going to have to come from quite a way away. Because we just don't have any. What this here? In the tutorial, there was lovely little gravel pits nearby. In this, there's just nothing. Like, where the heck do I go for gravel? Because this is a long, long way to truck things. You don't need that many gravel quarry buildings. I can't even build one. I can't even find where to put one. Look, it's just all rubbish. There's a little bit of gravel there, maybe. Maybe. Up here in the hill. It is indeed a pricey stealthy cat. I agree with you. Need flat terrain. Looks like green appears anytime it's exposed over rock. It is, like, that's a good thing, but then you need it to be flat, so it's a pain. Like, you can't build unless it's flat. Terrain tools. If I flatten that, there you go. 78%, 80%, 81, 82. That's how you do it. Right. So that's a long, long way Does that mean I need to truck it down and store it somewhere, like have a big warehouse here and just dump it in a warehouse, maybe? Is that the way to go? Use MNN to increase the height of the bridge. What bridge? There's no bridge. You need to truck it to a gravel plant and store it. Yeah. Gotta get out this hill first. A slope tool in this. Terrain works like RimWorld infestation sound. I've never played RimWorld much. Oh, come on, game. The sides are too steep. Too steep of a descent. Really? Like, I thought Russian trucks are strong. Just not going to let me build it. How is that too steep? Casper, I don't even think I've scratched the surface yet. I mean, I'm playing it on easy mode. I think we'll delete that bit though. I think road building seems a bit of a pain. So like, if I want to curve that, there we go. 36,000 rubles. Jeez, man. Too steep of a descent. Give me a break, game. At least help me out. Finally. Well, that's how you get to a hill. I'm expecting that bridge to take a long time. So then we need to store the gravel. I'm going to link those roads just because. That's the depot, isn't it? Yeah. Now you can check how much you bought to get that done. Probably insane amount. Import of resources. Lots of stuff. Losing money. Actually, we seem to be hovering around 7 million. The exports. Look, we did more exporting than importing. Woohoo! The first month that's actually happened. So I need storage and I need gravel. So I have a gravel processing plant, but where do we need a warehouse to buffer it, or do we just put it on this thing maybe? I think I'll smooth the terrain here. It's kind of horribly hilly around here. You paid 2 times the export on manpower. Hey, you can't win them all. You buffer the gravel after the gravel plant, not before. Gotcha. Gotcha. Right. So if we build it like out here, then buffer it over here. That's what I'm thinking. Is this place going to need workers? $113 workers. Rip. We might need to add another bus stop over here then and get them to run a circuit maybe. Is a circuit a bad idea, or are we better off with like point to point? A bus stop, don't we? Trying to think. Road. Hang on. Citizens bus stop. There we go. Where do the workers need to go? Oh, do the workers go down this end? That's interesting. Looks like the worker symbols are down here. So they don't go in that bit of the building, they go in this bit, I think. That's not the worker symbols. What is that then? Workers always enter through the road. What's here? I don't know if it's a drop-off. Workers enter through the main road as well. Right. Can we not extend that road here? Scumbag.
At Squirrel Afternoon Paul and Mods. Hope you are all well. Well, this is 7th day of being in hospital, this time with septicemia. Keep up this fabulous entertainment going. One day I'll be able to say that I am well with no issues, I think.
I knew that was from Lotus without looking. Thank you, sir. I honestly hope that you make a full recovery quickly, because you really have had it rough, but keep your chin up, sir. We'll be here, trying to entertain, keep you company. Okay, so I need a line tool, line management. So I'll go create new line from this bus stop to this bus stop. Road vehicle. Set changes. Okay, that looks fine. And then we need to build What are we looking for? Passenger bus. There we go. Sort by capacity. Should we get the chav? I think we should just have chav buses all the time, even though that's way too many people. I think they need like 11 packs, don't they? 11 workers or something. How many workers did they need? 15. Oh, this is called it custom line. Are you serious? Oh, what a stupid name. Gravel pit workers. There we go. I know you can rename it, but on the other ones it generated a name. On this one, because I've done it via the line manager, it doesn't give it a name. It's a little bit frustrating. Let's see, 11 passengers on a minibus. Sounds good to me. Keep it nice and cheap. Right, how do we assign? There you go. Didn't know you could do that. So if you bring up the depot window, you can copy and then just paste it straight into them instead of having to click on each individual thing. Now, is one going to be enough, do you think? Number of workers waiting, 8. Nobody's moved into that in flats yet. Don't know if one bus is enough. I've done that before, Prairie Wind, and people said, oh no, go for the line manager tool. Looks like it's picked up all 11 workers. Right, so this will now start producing quarried stone. Then we need to store it, don't we? So how do we do that? Also, do I need to put vehicles on? Do I need to have vehicles going in between here and here now? I presume I do. So yeah, we go into buy a vehicle. We want a dumper, presumably. Capacity. I have no idea what capacity we need. That can take 12 tons of gravel. Gravel. 11 tons of gravel. We need something powerful because it's got to go up that hill. Although when it goes up, it's empty. We need a bulldozer at the pit as well. So this goes 90 kilometers per hour and carries 12. It's quite expensive. That one's not bad. 95 Ks and does 12 tons. Then we'll go with that one. I'll star that one for now. I don't know how many to use. Let's say 2. You're transporting quarried stone. That's still 12 tons though. Let's say 2 of them. 2 of them, and then we go 4? Are you serious? 4? Where's my... I thought I starred that. A right click to add to favourite. Scumbag. Right, then we need to do... So I can use the line manager to build a line, but you can also do it this way, can't you? So you can click on a truck, but you can't select all of them and do it. You can say, right, new stop, come up to here, load, wait until loaded, 100%, and then come down to here. Or here. Unload. And that's your lot. Set line. List of lines. I think that's done it. It's a bit of a weird UI. I did do wait until 100%, didn't I? Oh, I did. Load 100% of anything. Wait until full. But it'll load quarried stone, I think, because nothing else coming out of there. Actually, we better make sure we get quarried stone. Send workers to the pit. What, up here? Oh god, that needs workers. Flipping heck. I need a station up here as well. What a nightmare. Right, okay. That needs a lot of workers. I presume they'll just walk down the footpath like that. Oh, we need a bus stop, yeah. I don't think you can drop them off anywhere, no. So now we need to buy some more buses. I think didn't that need like 45 workers or something? 40 workers, blimey. What's this mechanism? Do I need to buy something for this? No need to connect at the end of bus stop. It will turn around inside. Gotcha. You can, but it's better to use a bus stop in case the trucks are queued. Buy an excavator. Excavator. Capacity. 11 tons. 21 tons. How is this sorted? Oh, that's weight. Speed divided by level 22. Speed divided by level 17. I've no idea what the heck that's talking about. Maximum speed 58 kilometers. Maximum speed 18. I don't need a speedy excavator, do I? There you go. You have that one. That carries too many people. We'll have 2 of them. Why 2? No idea. Right, new stop. Go here. And go here. Load and unload. Perfect. Copy that to that. Okay. Speed level is how fast it will work. Fair enough. So I think we've now got... workers should hopefully get moved up to that quarry. I'm using this empty building as my metric to whether we need to buy more buildings or not, because I think once these fill up, they'll start spilling into that. Until then, we don't care. Right, gravel storage. Industry, cargo and storage, aggregates. Load, unload, conveyors, storages. Right, small aggregate, large aggregate. Okay, no idea what we're doing here. Does it need something to transfer it up to this thing? I thought it did. If you connect to the IS without an engine, it will have the same percentages in the building as in storage. If you connect it like this without an engine, it will have the same percentage in the building as in storage. Right, so I'm better off sticking an engine in. Right, okay. So how do I tell it not to auto-connect? Near snap? No? Can't tell it not to, can I? Hold control. Ah. Give us more space and put it over here. It built it anyway. I swore I did control on that. Right, what's it called? Conveyor engine transfer. That's it, isn't it? Quarried stone. Wait, why is the arrow pointing in at the top? So it's got to go like that, and then it will go out that way. Okay. We have conveyor tower mods, see how they are. Ow. I only see one here. I don't know what the mods are. Other infrastructure is in the way. The heck? Left panel. Squeeze me. Right, so we click on mod. A conveyor tower 3-to-1, no road connection. 3-to-1, 1-to-3, 1-to-3. Conveyor tower. The road down before the conveyor. This is doing some weird stuff. Like, I wanted to snap to the first one. Oh, I see. It wants to come in, like, at a weird angle like that. Huh. It looks like it's moving stuff. So this doesn't have any workers. This has one worker. But stuff is flowing. Right, so now that we've actually got some quarried stone, does that mean when I build something, it will automatically use that quarried stone? Or do I have to do something else now? Or should I sell it? Like, what are we doing with that stone? Or is this where I have to select a construction office and say, build this thing? Now you can use conveyor belts from the storage to supply everything you need. Construction office. Right, so there was a cement factory, wasn't there? Because we're using a lot of concrete. So how do we... industry... Not that one. Nuclear. Electronics and engineering. Blimey. Construction office, which is the one... There was a way of making cement from the gravel. I saw it a minute ago. I can't find it now. This one, cement plant. Cement silo. So that needs coal as well. So it imports gravel, which we don't have. And it imports coal. So we're not how do you make gravel then? Because we're not making gravel. Oh yes, we are making gravel. So if we can find coal, we can make cement, right? Is that how this works? Because there should be coal in one of these hills, although they're out of bounds, annoyingly. Actually, back here somewhere. There's coal back here. Cement plants. God, stop trying to get used to this menu. General cargo, distribution. Aggregates, there we go. Is it under fossil? Fossil fuels, that's it. I knew I'd seen it somewhere. So according to this, there's coal around here. It's in little pockets though. Up here in this hill it seems to be quite high. It is a little bit frustrating that it doesn't show you the percentage unless it can build there. And so if it's like uneven terrain, it won't tell you the percentage until you make it flat, which is somewhat annoying. There's like a green pocket there. You see, I don't know what percentage it is. There's a lot of coal all the way back here. Like just here somewhere. Here, look at this. This is proper coal territory here. But how do we get it from like here to here? Train? Is that where we basically build a big train? But I reckon the train tunnel will be very expensive. Are you starting to see where the helicopters come in? The idea of helicoptering coal just makes me laugh, though. But yes. Is that what you're supposed to do at this point? Just helicopter coal around? Do I want to export my gravel? I kind of want to build a big store of it. Store this item. Beginning, you import everything from the border. Which is more or less what we're doing here. But surely, Costello, it depends on the distance. That's got no workers in it. Are they changing shift? I feel like in Transport Fever, right, you can see what resources are on the map. So you say, oh, right, I need to get that stuff from there, get it over here, make it here, set it up there. With this, I feel like the visibility isn't there. There are resources on the map, but it doesn't show them. It kind of shows them indirectly through this. And then even then, you have to go and find stuff. Like, I can see that there's uranium here somewhere. But only by looking on, by hovering here and then zooming in. The vagaries of that map display. But then what do I do uranium? Just sell it? I have no use for it yet. Advanced industry, nuclear, uranium mine. There you go. So there's a big uranium mine here. Make nukes and sell them, yeah? Why not? I think there's a good percentage of uranium, like, around this hill. Make power cell. Later you can build a nuclear power plant. Yeah, but for now, surely we can just sell uranium ore to the border. I'm sure they'll buy it. But is it lucrative? I have no idea. Like, if you want to get into bauxite, get into the whole aluminium thing, you've got to come all the way back here somewhere. Which is, again, a long way. You make it to nuclear fuels using the power plant and sell it for a huge price. What, as in sell the nuclear fuel or sell the electricity? So if you click on the border post, are the prices all the same on all the border posts? Oh, did I not link that up yet? Hang on. I have to split this to build another pump. Wait a minute, I can't build an underground pipe this long because I need a pump, don't I? But I can't build an underground pump, so how does that work? Go around the lake. Go around the lake and come into that bit, I guess. I still need a whole lot of pumps just to get it around, though. Can't be bothered. Right, so if I go here and click on that, it tells me the price of everything. So uranium ore can be sold for 23 rubles per ton, which is just a little bit more than coal. Gravel's 8.3. Aluminium is 745 a ton. And now aluminium oxide is 317 a ton. That sounds pretty lucrative to me. 317 per ton for aluminium oxide. Aren't I better off just basically mining bauxite and refining it? I mean, even bauxite's 43. Yeah, you do, Vrom. Obviously, you need to make aluminium. But where does aluminium come from, Vrom? Even bauxite is pretty lucrative. Compare that to oil, which is 41 per ton. So we're already selling that. So it's the same as oil, really. It's not worth doing uranium. It's not worth enough. You're not selling oil. That's true. We are selling bitumen at 190 per ton and fuel at 120 per ton. So we're doing quite well out of that, actually. Actually, if you look at our money, it's actually going up. Look at all the prices in the left panel stats. What do you mean, this one? That one? One makes a lot of money. 41 a ton, not a great deal, to be fair. Once you refine it into fuel and bitumen, it makes a lot more. Bitumen's worth a load. Food's pretty good, but apparently you need a lot of workers for food to work. Fabric sells pretty well, but I don't know how you make it yet. Steel's pretty nice, actually. For steel, I guess you'd need iron ore and coal at a minimum. Iron ore sells for dirt money. Bitumen is used to make concrete. I'm not sure if it is in this. Oh, man. So there's a concrete plant needs gravel and cement. Doesn't need bitumen. Import iron ore and coal and make steel. I like the idea. I like the sound of that, McRaves, because the price of importing coal and iron ore is very cheap, isn't it? So how do we make a steel plant? Why do we make a steel plant exactly? Metallurgy. Iron mine, iron ore process plant, steel mill. There we go. Consumption at maximum production. 375 tons of coal, 200 tons of iron. Export 150 tons of steel. Okay, so there is a factor here. You're bringing in nearly 700 tons to make 150. So there is that. Should we build a steel mill then? 230,000 rubles. If we build a steel mill here, not too far from the border, on the basis that we'll just import the stuff and then export it, right? And then we'll just bus people over here. I like the idea of that. I think we should try it. I want to find out if we can work out how to make decent money. Still must require tons of workers. Well, we've got to invest, haven't we? We've got plenty of space for workers. You need twice as many people. As what? Twice as many people as what? That you got currently. And we have 1,700 people currently. So we'll have to spend money on importer. I think we can make the money back. I think we can make the money. I think the price will cover the cost. It's an investment, but I think we'll make the money back. Steel mill. Right, let's see. So what have we got on the icon side of things? You can make moving terrain free, by the way. How? We're making gravel. How do we make it free? Stevo, thank you for 9 months. Trucking Pitbull, thank you for 96 months, sir. Epic. And Mr. Everest, 32 months. Didn't it say the steel mill produces 43 tons of steel? Something like that. Yeah, Hannah, it's not easy. I think if I was trying to play this without chat advising, I'd be like, what? I could see why one guy watched 100 hours of this game. What are we looking at on the icon side of this? We've got a road connection on the left. Presumably you need to have... You've got iron ore belts and coal belts coming in if you want to supply it. It's cheaper to process the iron ore or import the iron directly. Iron ore can be bought for 7 rubles per ton. And iron can be bought for 21. So, what are you saying? Are you saying it's better to bring the iron ore in and refine it, or just buy the iron ore at 21 a ton? Steel sells at 400. Buy what? Buy what? Because of Twitch delay, it's better when you answer a question to a streamer if you answer with it with the context. Yeah, so you don't just say buy, because that doesn't mean anything to me, because you're like seconds behind. You say buy iron ore or buy iron. So you add the context back because I don't have it because of Twitch delay. Roots Hall, thank you for 4 months. Transportation dollars and percentage loss of processing, I think, makes that a loss, doesn't it? I don't know. Buy iron ore for 7, make and sell steel for 40. No, steel selling for 400, isn't it? Sells for 363. We can have an iron ore processing plant, but we will need more workers. Or we can just import iron for now and then add that later. Because an iron ore processing plant requires us to set up a whole lot of other stuff. So I think I'll just build a steel mill. I'm going to keep life simple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build a steel mill over here. terrain's just nasty. Why can't we make that terrain the same level as this? Like that. And then I think later on we do some iron ore processing over here. You can buy stuff at the border. By selecting it as pickup, it's cheaper to buy it at the border and bring it with your own vehicles. That's fair enough, Prairie Wind. So it has a concept of supply and demand. That's fine. Change building from money to construction on the right side. As in when I'm building the building then. So if I build a metallurgy, steel, if I build a steel mill, also build using rubles, build from resources, do you mean that? So if you select build from resources, it will try and construct it. Resources needed to build. 142 grand ton. We literally, the only thing we have is the gravel. Oh, you mean the terraforming? Ah, hang on a sec. Ah, from resources. Right, I get you. You need a free bulldozer in the depot or the construction office. Let's just sort that out. No way. Look at that. That'll save a packet. Nice. So you can terraform using your gravel and your bulldozer. It's much slower without your own office. Well, we'll get the office at some point. Right, this is trying to import gravel from there, which is quite amusing. We don't want gravel coming in there, do we? That's not how you make steel. See, without knowing what all these outputs are for, it's kind of hard to make a decision about how to orient this. Like, I could put it down this way, and it turns out it's a really bad idea, because later on I need to conveyor belt things in and out in different ways. Just don't know which way to go. We'll just put it down like that. We'll have to live with it. Arrow indicates the direction of flow. Is it me, or do all the arrows more or less point outwards? Like, there's belt ones coming in, but all the yellow ones and the track ones Oh, good. Like, I don't know what the yellow ones mean. The trains I can see at the top, going left to right. What are those yellow belt ones going up and down? What are they for? Conveyor belts, roads, factory connections, and access for your workers. The yellow ones are the forklift. Is that too far for them to walk from that bus stop? Maybe I should put the bus stop here. If the bus stop was in the middle, they could share it, couldn't they? Potentially. Will they walk that far? Forklift connections automate moving products to and from storage buildings. Gotcha. I'm hoping these buses will drop workers off at the steel factory as well. 954 workers needed. Holy smoke. 954 workers. Click on the bus stop and there's a button that shows pedestrian range. Yeah. 175 meters. So that's okay, right? Because the walk, was it 500? They can walk 500 meters. Right, that's fine. So they'll share that bus stop. That's fine. So now, how do we get resources into this? How do I unload iron ore? Sorry, iron and... what was it? Coal. I want to buy iron and coal and dump it in there. Where do I import it? Where do I input it? And how am I going to get so many people? I can buy direct and build. Oh, really? Surely we want to kind of truck stuff in and drop it off somewhere, like here. Big storage pit here. Dry bulk storage, salamite, cement, aluminum oxide. Do you want to load it with trucks or by train? There are different aggregates loading station. Truck. What I want to do is I want to bring coal and iron by truck, drop it off at some storage, and then belt it in there. And then the product that comes out, I want to store the steel and then truck it away. Yeah? We're a long way off full load. We're still learning. At the point where I've got that kind of problem, I'll have decent money, I think. But for now, I just want to... I know that's a train bay. I know that much. Put in the road depot. Iron and coal is via aggregate storage. Truck aggregate loading. I'm not doing trains yet, Prairie Wind. Still learning, mate. It's easy to try and take on too much. Same as used on gravel, right? So it was one of these things. So I need one... hang on, I can use both, can't I? I can use one to store coal and iron, I think. It can store more than one kind of thing, can't it? No, you can't do that. Aggregates only stores one at a time. Gotcha. You're going to need infinite trucks, and the loading unloading is going to be a bottleneck. So, you think it's better to train everything in and out of here then? That's going to be a real interesting proposition. Trucks will work for now. Get us going, I think. If we want to try and train that, we're going to have to get a train and tunnel it through here whilst bypassing that truck one. Start with one train line. How can we use one train line? We're going to have to take different kinds of product. We're going to have to take gondolas for coal and iron, and then some kind of flatbed for the steel, aren't we? Like, start from the point of view that I've literally played this game for like 6 hours. Not, I'm an expert in this game, I know what I'm doing. You should do this. Literally have no idea how to do this. So I'm just trying to keep it simple, make money, not go bankrupt. Sell some steel. Buy stuff low, sell high. Accepting that at some point this is there's gonna be way too much demand here than I can cope with trucks. Trains carry multiple cargo depending on trailers. Yeah, I get that. Like, I think trying to build a train through here might be too much, and you know what I mean? Because I've already got a tunnel. Like, it might even be easier just to take it that way, just because I don't have anything, but that's so expensive. Oh yeah, McRaves. Yeah, because I'll be an expert by next weekend. Trucks will get you going, but they'll fall behind very quickly. That's fine. I don't so much mind that. I consider that learning. Well, that doesn't even have a train line, does it? So we can't even train to there anyway. Right now, because it's close to the border, the auto supply is going to be cheap. So it's better just auto supply. Hey, Fuzzball. So it's got 5 workers in it. So how do we buy stuff? Let's see. Purchase resources using rubles. There we go. So if we just say... give us, like, some stuff. Auto purchase. If an amount in storage is less than the amount specified, resources will automatically be purchased equal to this amount. So if we do that and click auto, it'll just keep it full. Is that what that says? No need to put that much. Okay, so let's say 60 tons. Does that sound good? Keep it at 60 tons. Auto purchase. Yeah. More than enough, right. Auto purchase is on, I think. Approve and plan, start purchasing, right. So it's starting to load up by the magic of importing. And then what we need is a way of loading the steel in here. And possibly also bigger buses. Given that this is going to need a lot of workers. So the line management tool, gravel quarry, gravel pit workers, that's that one. We're going to have to rename that to gravel steel workers. And then, how do we just, like, easily replace the vehicles? Right, sell that. It's got no vehicles on it. And then, purchase bus capacity. Set line to vehicle. I think that's done it. So I'm trying to work my way around this UI. So we've got a good supply of buses running there now. Hopefully they'll walk in. Looks like they're walking down there. Got 5 people working in there. Right, how do we get the steel out of here and sell it? Yeah, I think we do need more people in. Maybe I should just buy people in. Invite 10 immigrants via the third world for $890. Experts, immigrants, 3,700. Forklift menu, the storage. There you go, a bunch of people in. I know it's a truck to the border, but I need to unload it out of here, don't I? So don't I need some kind of unloading thing? Cargo, one of these. No. Truck, not aggregate loading. Road dry bulk loading, is it that? Cementing on the outside. Like, what kind of loading bay do I need to build to get trucks in here and get the stuff? Storage for steel is open storage, right. Okay. So it's like one of these. Open storage, they are steel. Ooh, that's a big boy. You only need the open storage if you're going to use it on the map. You don't need a warehouse just to sign a route. Is it buffering some of the output then? Oh, it's got 150 ton output. So what do I set the trucks to pick up direct from here? So if I say create new line and then go from here to the border. Wait until loaded. Like that, basically. Okay, right. And then... Right, so what kind of vehicle do we need? Like an open hull or something? That'll carry steel and aluminium. 18 tons on a flatbed. 27 tons. A 6x6. Look at that. That's a beast. You got options for what to unload if you assign a vehicle to line first. Okay. Setting. Why isn't I assigning that? Tech Tiger, thank you for 28 months. Roots Hall, thank you for 4. I don't understand this. Copy schedule. Set line to a vehicle. Schedule. There we go. Steel. So load steel until full, then unload when you get there. That should do it. Oh my god. Why do you have to confirm your changes? Just let me do it.